At this year's Shangri-La Dialogue in Singapore, U.S. Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth painted a familiar yet troubling picture of Asia-Pacific region, one dominated not by cooperation but by confrontation, deterrence, and military build-up. He warned of devastating consequences if China reunifies with Taiwan by force and described China as a real and possibly imminent threat. At the same time, he urged regional countries to be wary of deepening economic ties with China, suggesting such engagement would compromise their security. But beneath the rhetoric of peace and stability lies a more unsettling agenda: preserving American primacy by containing China's rise economically, technologically, and militarily. This intent is clear in Washington's visa restrictions on Chinese students, sweeping export controls, and record-high anti-China sentiment in U.S. politics. Under the guise of deterrence, the U.S. is urging Asian nations to ramp up defense spending by as much as 5%, similar to wartime increases in Europe. One official from a regional country warned privately that such a move could cripple his country's public welfare programs. Meanwhile, Washington proudly touts its own record-high defense budget, now over $1 trillion, and is actively expanding its military footprint in the region, including deployments in the Philippines, Japan, and Australia, along with new weapons and missiles. Alongside this militarization is a push to weaken the region's economic ties with China, its largest trading partner. From Japan and South Korea to ASEAN members like Indonesia, Malaysia, and Vietnam, regional economies are deeply intertwined with China's. Severing those ties for the sake of U.S. strategic ambitions risks undermining their own development. Should Asian countries really sacrifice prosperity to help make America great again? What Washington calls peace through strength is more accurately, as a Chinese scholar pointed out, a recipe for negative peace, peace built on fear, mistrust, and Cold War-style divisions. What the region truly needs is a positive peace built on cooperation, communication, and mutual benefit. If the U.S. wants to be seen as a responsible global power, it must act like one. That means engaging China diplomatically, not confronting it militarily. It means reducing tensions through dialogue, not fueling them with arms races. And it means respecting regional countries' right to pursue balanced, pragmatic policies that reflect their own national interests, not Washington's geopolitical anxieties. The Asia-Pacific region deserves better than a zero-sum context. It needs leadership that unites, not divides. The U.S. should stop turning this vibrant region into a battlefield of great power rivalry and start working with China and others to build a future defined not by fear, but by shared peace, stability, and prosperity.